like that?
We do, have you ever seen the Mighty Ducks?
Yes.
Before they play the game, they're like, quack, 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 go Ducks! That's what we do before every show. We've been doing that since, we started doing that on the Corporate Starship Tour a year ago. This time.
And it became a...
It just became a thing. And like everyone gets really stoked because everyone loves the Mighty Ducks. So like all the bands are always like, wow, we always get like 20 people in on it.
That's really funny.
So that's our ritual.
How do you deal with like the touring lifestyle? Like,
guys.
Are there any special secrets that like help you out on tour?
Honestly, I guess the hardest part about it is getting the amount of sleep that you need and just like living healthy in general, you know, because it's like A, all you eat is like fast food because that's all you have time for. B, it's just like a party every night, you know, so you have to like be careful with that. And you need sleep because if you're playing shows every day, it's just like you have to find like a balance of what works for you. Like for me, like I can handle going out and not sleeping and talking a lot better than a lot of other people can. But some people like can't at all. So like I've known singers that like they don't drink, they don't talk before they play, they don't go out after, like you don't hear them talk until like they warm up and then they play and that's it. So I guess it just depends on like your personal preference.
How do you deal with your obsessive crazy bands? And what's like the craziest band you've ever encountered?
Oh, well that stuff doesn't really like bother me. I don't really get freaked out or get weirded out by that kind of stuff, you know, because it's like if it weren't for those kind of bands, like, you know, our band wouldn't be here. So
because I know for Panic at the Disco, they had someone break into their bus, like when they started out when they first got on a bus, they had someone break into their bus and like chill on their couch, and their bodyguard goes in and is like, hey, like, how are you?
Yeah, I mean, I guess like it's really hard to overstep a boundary with me. You know, it's really hard to like offend me or make me uncomfortable. So I have like a really easy time like dealing with fans, like, you know. I guess the only time I can deal with it is when I'm losing my voice. And like someone comes up to me while a band's playing and be like, hey! And I'm like, hey, how are you? And I'm like, I'm bad, I'm losing my voice. And they're like, oh, that sucks! So how's the tour? And I'm just like, I can't talk right now. Like, but other than that, like I don't have a problem with that, any of that stuff ever.
Good qualities in someone in a band.
Yeah.
So your video came out in June. The blog was June 23rd, I believe. Around, but that was How was filming it, and where did you come up with like the idea of the video?
We actually didn't come up with it. We hired a director to come up with it because we didn't really know what we wanted to do. Like it was weird because like the No One Can Touch Us video, we knew exactly what we wanted to do. Like we were like we have to have like a pool party, like summer theme. But for this video, like we had a lot more money to do it, so we were like, well, we should just hire someone like that's a professional and like see what they want. And then he came up with like this spy versus spy, like Beastie Boys Sabotage style, like running around like retro jackets and stuff, and we thought that was really cool. We filmed it in LA, and we started at like 4 in the morning, and we went until like 10 p.m. at night. So that was like really crazy because I'd never been up that early before ever, like doing anything. It's crazy. I was like makeup artist and like all this stuff. It just like felt really funny, but it was fun. On the rooftop scene, Sick Boy like threw up like 3 times because he had to keep playing over and over again. It was really funny. And then it was really awkward when I had to kiss that girl because I didn't know she was just like an actor, you know? I thought she was just like a girl that was like really hot that they hired. And like right before we did the kissing scene, I was like trying to spark up a conversation. I was like, so, never done this before, kind of weird. And she's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, have you ever done it? She's like, yeah, I'm an actor, I do this kind of shit every day. And I was like, oh, and we had to do it like 20 times. I kissed that girl for like 25 minutes straight, over and over again. And it was and there was like 40 people watching, and it was just like really awkward. I'm just like not used to that kind of stuff, and I'm really awkward in general. So for me to try to not be, it's like really goofy. But yeah, it was fun. Like I always wanted to know what it was like recording like a high budget video. You know, it's pretty exciting because I always see like bands like videos like of making the video, and I was like, man, I really want to do that. So it's cool to do it.
So you're associated with To Write Love on Hearts. I saw a video you guys did. Are you planning on doing anything else with them?
Yeah, we're actually continuing it on this tour. We're just doing a thing, PSA, to help raise money. And this summer we raised a lot of money. I can't remember the exact number, but it was in like the multiple thousands, which is really awesome. And it's cool. It's actually it's like Nate's really passionate about it because he has 2 friends that committed suicide. So that's like totally his thing. Like, because like our management was like, hey, we should get involved with like a charity, and Nate was like right up on our arms, and we like backed it.
What are your views on it? You support it like completely, like you?
Yeah, absolutely. I totally support it. I mean, I don't know that much about it, to be completely honest with you, because there's certain jobs that we do in the band, and that's kind of his main thing.
Yeah.
But I support it like 100%, you know, because I have friends who have friends that committed suicide. You know, it really sucks. Like,
yeah.
You have to kill yourself no matter what.
It's good to have a cause.
Yeah.
For it.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, your favorite band, like as a kid and now, compared to it, like what was your favorite band when you were a kid, and what's your favorite band now?
My favorite band when I was a kid was Taking Back Sunday. My favorite band now is Taking Back Sunday.
I love Taking Back Sunday. I saw him on the Blink Tour.
Oh, that's awesome.
3 times.
Adam's my favorite from him.
He's amazing. The stuff he does with his mic.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Crazy. I had actually, when I went to obviously I live in this area. I went to the Jones Beach show, the Hartford show, and the New Jersey show.
That's great.
And I was, 2 of my friends were sitting behind me because we couldn't get seats together, and I was sitting next to these 2 girls, and I was like, just watch it, just wait for it, because I saw them with Ava like 3 years ago, and I was like, just wait for it, just watch it, it's so cool. It's awesome. Great live band. Okay, the most ridiculous thing you did as a kid, something you still can't believe that you did today.
Let's see, there was this guy that lived across the street from my friend. He would always complain to us about skateboarding in the street. And he was just like a really crabby old bastard. I didn't like him at all, he was really mean. And when I was a kid, I was probably in 9th grade, he had a pool, and I went to his house, and I took a knife, and I slashed his pool cover, and I poured 50 pounds of flour into his pool pipes. I completely wrecked his pool. And it costed the poor dude like $12,000. I hope he doesn't watch this because then like I'm gonna get in big trouble. But that's probably the most ridiculous thing that I feel really bad about that I did as a kid.
Okay. Do you spend any amount of time like doing your hair, like getting ready for shows, like
no.
Nothing?
I wash my hair like once a week.
And then you wake up and you roll out of bed.
Like so I haven't showered today and I slept in the van last night. I haven't washed my face or done anything. It's just like I don't know.
That was one of my friend's questions she wanted me to ask.
Oh really? Yeah, I just like, I don't know, like, I don't need time to get ready. Like,
yeah.
I'd rather do other things.
Okay, so now I have a couple questions for people in the band. Who's the laziest person?
Me.
You?
I'm lazy.
I had a feeling you were going to say that.
Yeah, very lazy.
Very lazy. Who Googles themselves?
Googles themselves? Me. Definitely me. I'm an attention whore. 100%, yeah.
Who gets homesick?
Who gets homesick? I think Ben gets homesick the most. Yep.
Spends the most time on the computer.
Kieran spends the most time on the computer.
How long do you think he spends on the computer?
Probably like 5 hours a day, 4 hours a day.
Okay, biggest bathroom hog.
Kieran. He takes like 30-minute showers.
Oh my god, that's worse than me.
Yeah. He doesn't even have long hair, so I don't even get it.
Yeah.
You know.
Snores the loudest.
Ben. It's really obnoxious. He like wheezes in his sleep. It's annoying.
Oh. Does anyone have any like shoe or clothing obsessions? Like.
Ben and Nate are obsessed with shopping.
Are they? What are they obsessed with? Anything? Like they don't have any particular thing.
They just like freak out about buying new clothes. That's what they spend all their money on. Okay, anything that you're really excited for? I'm excited for the release of our new record. It's the thing I've been most excited for the whole career of our whole band probably, just because I'm really proud of it. I think it's going to be really good.
You think it's going to be like the best?
I hope so. It's the best thing I've ever done. So.
I can't wait. Okay, so would you rather fall to the sky attached to an elephant or pilot a plane drunk?
Pilot a plane drunk.
Would you rather eat an entire double layer cake by yourself or wear glasses not prescribed for your eyes?
Wear glasses not prescribed for my eyes.
Would you rather have an encounter with a bear